Yeah. Neymar doesn't want to return to PSG. Napoli are making waves in the transfer market. Lukaku drops a massive hint about his future. The US have set a new world record. And we've got a roundup of all the day's transfer rumours. That and more coming up in the next few minutes as I am your host, Matt Froelich. You are the One Footballers, and this is the Daily News. First off, and to Neymar, where drama never fails to follow the Brazilian around. Currently injured after that game against Qatar a few weeks ago, which means he'll be missing the Copa America, now reports are claiming that he doesn't want to go back to PSG. The star moved to PSG in a ridiculous €222 million deal as to spearhead the project which will see PSG win the Champions League. They've never gone further than the quarterfinals, and to fill his bank balance even more, like he needs it. So, what is going to happen to him this summer? Well, apparently if he wants to leave, Barcelona will be waiting in the wings to bring him back. Now, of course, the club haven't made an official statement on the rumours just yet, that's PSG or Barcelona, because they are just claims at the moment. But when it comes to Neymar, you can definitely see this sort of thing happening. As to why he would go back to Barcelona, well, it would be a massive move for him to rejoin one of the biggest clubs in the world. And although they did get knocked out of the semi-finals of the Champions League, they've definitely got a better shot of winning the competition again, much like Neymar did with them in 2015, than he does at PSG. They're also looking to replace Luis Suarez and Lionel Messi in the future. And although they're still going to be around for a few years yet, they are about 6 years older than Neymar is, so he could be the heir to Lionel Messi's throne. But next up to some more transfer news, and it comes from Napoli and their chairman, Romelu Lukaku. After being interviewed the other day, he mentioned that he definitely won't be signing Icardi, but when it comes to Lozano and James Rodriguez, well, fans will have to wait and see. This is obviously a little bit more of a hint that he will be making a move for the two attacking midfielders, especially as Lorenzo Insigne has said that he is looking to leave this summer. Okay, he's definitely not going to leave 100%, but he is willing to try a new challenge, meaning they could replace him with the Mexican from PSV, who's had a brilliant couple of seasons, and of course, James Rodriguez, the unknown quantity that nobody really wants. Bayern Munich didn't want to buy him, Real Madrid don't want him back, so it looks like he may go for a cut price. We all know about his quality, but if he can stay fit and consistent, he'll definitely be one of the top attacking midfielders in Europe and could do a good job with Napoli at challenging Juventus for the Serie A title. Of course, this will also be Carlo Ancelotti being reunited with James Rodriguez, and that partnership could prove vital in the years to come. But over to the Premier League now, and Romelu Lukaku could be leaving Manchester United. After picking up 2 goals in Belgium's victory over Scotland in the European qualifiers, he did say that he'll speak to his agent and have a think about it whilst on holiday. But will it be a busy summer? Yes, it will be. This has obviously set the rumour mill absolutely spinning, and he could be on his way out of the club. Now, there's 2 sides to this. First off, Manchester United are going to want a lot of money for him, considering they paid Everton £75 million for his services. He has been moved with a link with Inter Milan, but it doesn't look like the Italians are going to pay that sort of money. Maybe a loan deal could be worked out. Maybe they can pay in instalments over the next few years. Whatever the cost, it's going to be a lot. For Manchester United, it means that Marcus Rashford will be their #1 striker, and this looks to be something that United fans have been calling out for a while. It's not only going to help him in his development in the United team, but also going to help him with England as well. It looks to be a good move all round should Lukaku be leaving. Away from transfer news for a minute though, into the Women's World Cup, where we have a new record, and it's from the US national team, who managed to beat Thailand women 13-0. This was the opening game of the group stage, and to be honest, it was a little bit embarrassing for the Thai team. I say a little bit because in all honesty, they are one of the lesser teams at the tournament, and USA are the favourites, so it's not too crazy to think that they could win by a massive scoreline, but 13 does reflect a little bit badly on the team. As for the goals, well, it was actually only 3-0 at half-time, but the US managed to score 10 in the second half. Alex Morgan grabbed 5 of them, meaning she's the first woman in 27 years to score 5 goals in a game at the World Cup since Michelle Akers 27 years ago. This also means that she's pretty much put herself in the driving seat for the Golden Boot after only just 1 game. So lastly but not least, we come to a roundup of all the day's transfer rumours. First off, Arsenal and Spurs are set to battle it out over Roma's midfielder Lorenzo Pellegrini, who has a release clause of around €30 million. Elsewhere, and Porto could want Gigi Buffon to replace the outgoing Iker Casillas, who has struggled ever since suffering a heart attack a few months ago in training. Wissam Ben Yedder, the Sevilla forward, has said he wants to test himself at a higher level, amid speculation linking him with a move to Barcelona or Real Madrid. And lastly but not least, Nicolas Burdisso, the sporting director at Boca Juniors, wants to sign former teammate Daniele De Rossi, who is leaving Roma. He has also been linked with a move to LAFC in the MLS. So, do you think Neymar will be moving back to Barcelona? And what did you make of all the games in the Women's World Cup so far? Some interesting ties, no doubt. Let me know of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Smash the like button whilst you're down there and click here or here to check out all of the other videos we've got going on OneFootball. But until next time, I will see you guys later.